Hey, what's going on, people? Gmo here. Welcome back to some Demonology. Thank you so much for stopping by. Got quite a bit of views last video. I was not expecting that. I think I went a little overboard with the title. That's the only thing I can think of. But regardless, welcome. Thank you guys again for stopping by. And since I got some attention, I will reintroduce myself. I'm Gmo. I'm supposed to be working this summer, but got a small medical diagnosis, and I am just chilling at home. And I don't feel too good about myself. And that's about me. How's everyone else doing? Today is another day. It is actually looking good for me. The at least what the doctor said, my physician. I don't want to jinx it, so I will not discuss it too excessively in this video. And we'll see what happens on Wednesday, because that is when I'm getting it checked. Again. I swear to you, I saw a 9 Celsius. Huh. As of today, I watched Whitepine, episode 11 today. It came out yesterday. I was a little late to the watch party. But I had quite a bit to say about Whitepine. For those of you who don't know, Whitepine is a roleplay, I guess? Created by content creator Ivory. It is, for Minecraft, a fantastic piece of media. But it didn't end how I imagined it to end. I have quite a bit to say about Whitepine. Let's see. So, for me personally, I watched from episode 1 to 10 in like a day. I think I watched episode 1 with my friend who introduced me to Whitepine, and then I watched 2 to 9 in one sitting, in a single day. Which gave me the impression that I'm just watching Ivory's perspective, living her daily life, right? And after watching episode 11, well, spoiler alert, first of all, for those of you who haven't watched it and is interested in doing so. Everyone basically dies, right? In the mansion. The mansion gets burned, except for the guy who did it and Sir. Give me a second. I'm looking for the guy's name. Raptor. Those people lived. Avery couldn't forgive the guy who killed everyone by setting the house on fire, and I would assume, lived happily ever after with Sir Raptor? Sir Raptor. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just going to go with Sir Raptor. I don't know why it's so hard to remember his name. It's a bittersweet ending, but from my perspective, it felt like from episode 1 to 10, I watched nothing. I just watched a POV of a maid, and it's just like standard introducing a perspective of life, I guess. And episode 11 was double the length of all the other episodes, and the show climaxed and ended. I was given the false or I guess not false, but the impression that everyone was gonna die. Just because of Ivory's character and how she talks and stuff. Because it feels like she doesn't communicate her feelings at all. Oh my gosh. Even the ghost is angry with my take, I guess. The take I'm about to introduce. And I actually liked the show a lot, to the point where I wanted to just the emptiness that Ivory gives. Like, I wanted to feel it as well. So like, I was hoping that the show would end where everyone dies, Ivory standing in a big crowd of people walking by, because as the audience would know, Ivory went through a lot, right? She finally began to show a little bit of emotion and or personality, and it all instantly gets shut down by everyone obviously passing away. And she will stand in a big running crowd of people, and no one would know, right? Because you can't tell what people have went through just based on them just standing there or being there. You can't tell. No one would know. And eventually she would end up back on the bench of episode 1. That was the ending I thought was going to happen. Well, obviously, I'm happy that she got a, in my mind, already a really happy ending. But yeah, that's where the show was leading me towards, at least, personally. I understand if a lot of people would disagree, because like, you know, in my mind, I have a terrible ending for Ivory, but I'm old, you know. I've seen all kinds of media, and this had a pretty good chance to just present itself as like a story with no significance. Usually, yeah, because like, you know, you're just watching someone's perspective, and it means a lot to the person, but it means nothing to you because you didn't go through it, and no one would know. I'm communicating this terribly, but I hope you like sort of gets where I'm going. But that is just me. Ivory did a fantastic job making the show, obviously, but yeah. Wow, I did. I was so busy ranting that I still don't know who this is. Because these 3 ghosts shows nothing. It can either wither Inscription or laser. Did he do any? Not yet. Where is my EMF? Oh, it landed on the shelf. That's cool. Do something? I don't know what this is. It's not doing anything. I can only tell by that last evidence. Okay, I would like to clarify that I think the ending is beautiful. Alright? Whitepine, obviously, a very flammable plant, tree. And it did communicate how life goes on. Life goes on. Cherish the moment, cherish those beside you, because anything can happen in life. But to me, because like I've never seen a story that doesn't really have a significance, you know, because like I wanted that emptiness. So I might be a little picky with my perspective. Obviously, it's well wrapped. Well, it ended nicely, but it's just that I've never seen a story that will end like that, and I wanted to see my first, and unfortunately it didn't end like that. I got a little disappointed, but it's still a good show. I would recommend you go watch it. If you're the type to enjoy, say, Minecraft ARG, searching for a world that doesn't exist, Verity, that type of stuff, I would recommend you give it a shot. You might see some of your favorite YouTuber there, and I think that's pretty good. It is a fantastic project. A lot of hard work put into it. All the soundtrack is made by Aubrey herself as well, which I think is amazing. A lot of knowledge goes into making music, conveying feelings, emotions through chord progression and such. This has to be a entity, right? No rust anywhere. No inscription anywhere. Paintings didn't wither. I'm looking for alternative evidence at this point. Let me see my objectives first. Ghost with camera. Okay, let's do that. Oh, I got scared. That was luck, by the way. I don't know how to accurately take a photo of the ghost during the hunt. Okay. Yeah, it is a entity. All right. We didn't buy a LiDAR, so we'll leave it at that. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. And for those new to the channel, thank you so much for your brief visit. And I would recommend if you would give Whitepine a shot, because it is very well made. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope we're able to pick up a thing or two from this video. More to come, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your day.